Hey, what's up everybody? Dylan here from Iceberg TV. Just want to get on here quick and show you guys the 4 new drops that a lot of you guys are really excited about that are actually going to be releasing tomorrow at discgolfdealsusa.com/icebergtv. So we've got the Eagle McMahon Proton Resistor. We've got obviously the retooled time lapse, which I did a review on just the other day. We've got the, I believe it's the Plasma Shift. Feels pretty flippy. And then we've got the Eclipse Plastic Vanish. Let's start off from slow to fast. We'll throw the Proton Resistor first. This thing's got its flat, high parting line. It's going to be an absolute beefcake. Yep. The resistor, I knew that exactly how that was going to fly going into this. Obviously, we've thrown the time lapse a good bit now, but the Vanish and the Shift, I have no idea how they're going to fly, but they both feel very understable. Okay, the Vanish didn't flip as much as I thought it was going to early into the mid-flight there. Let's check out this Plasma Shift. 175 grams. This thing feels really flippy. It almost feels like a function to me. We're gonna give it a lot of hyzer. Wow. All right, for you slower arm folks out there, that thing's gonna flip up and glide for days. That went really far, actually. Threw it on a lot of hyzer. It actually flew really nice. And if you guys watched the video a few days ago, you know I'm already a fan of the retooled time lapse. Oh, Dilly, get through. All right, let's go grab everything. Let's throw it a few more times. All right, let's check out this Eagle McMahon resistor on a bit more of a flex line. This thing, I love the stamp. I love the Synergy series description there. I think they did a nice job with the stamp, the double foils, but just so flat, such a high parting line. This is that 6-speed utility disc that almost no matter what you do, it's gonna go left. Just big beef. I'll be curious to see if Eagle's hyzer flipping those or if he has a different one for hyzer flips. Let's try the Vanish next. I need to just trust it on height and let it do what it's supposed to do. It's a -3 turn. So on a lot of hyzer, not quite flipping all the way up and over, but getting some really nice distance. I think the Shift on that same line is actually gonna flip and find its way to a full turnover. Yeah, look at that thing. Actually flipping up, turning, and then coming back to the left at the end. That thing's actually going really far. It's gonna be a struggle to throw the time lapse farther than the Shift, which honestly going into this, something I did not expect. All right, not bad. All right, let's try the Eagle McMahon resistor on more of a flex forehand line. If I was to bag a resistor, which I probably wouldn't, I would probably throw it for flex forehand line. So let's put it on some anhyzer. Wow. I completely chopped down on that on like a 45-degree angle and still found its way all the way to flat. Didn't give it the height it needed, but man, that thing is just big beef. All right, Vanish. I need to trust this a little bit more. I'm not quite trusting it enough. So the Vanish honestly isn't quite as flippy as I was expecting it to be. It's getting really nice distance, even though it is pretty flat. But what's funny is this thing is so much slower, but because it has that glide and dome factor, it's going so much farther, so much more easily. You know what? That Shift is actually a really good disc. That is 100% the sleeper disc of the video. I was expecting that Shift to be like unthrowable because it feels so understable. I haven't thrown a bad shot with it yet. Retool time lapse. holding that turn for a good ways before that consistent fade back at the end of the flight. Really sweet drops from MVP. I want to go through everything one more time, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on everything. So the Vanish, I threw that pretty hard for me. The time lapse, I threw a forehand, also really felt like I got a hold of it. And the shift went a hair farther than everything else on substantially less effort. I would say as far as MVP Axiom Streamline, this new shift is one of the easiest throwing discs to get pretty good distance out of. I'm shocked at how much I'm liking this right now. This thing is flying really great. All right, guys, I think we have a pretty big storm about to blow in here. The sky's starting to look pretty sketchy. Let's throw everything one last time. The Eagle Resistor Anheuser. That thing is so silly. It's so stable. I'm not great at Anheuser, so it's probably not as much Anheuser as I feel like it is, but I mean, that thing is big beef. If you want that beefy resistor, Proton is the one. All right, let's try and boom sauce the Vanish here. Yeah, that Vanish. Also surprising me by how not flippy it is. Like, it's definitely understable, but it's not unthrowable. Time lapse. Try and boom sauce the time lapse. Give it some height. So at least for me, the time lapse thrown up in the air that much, getting really big distance, but not flipping and popping up all the way over. It's that true -1 turn that most people want as their workhorse distance driver. Then we have the star of the show, the shift. Let's try and boom sauce this one too. So I threw that a lot harder and having plenty of stability to hang on. Also getting really great distance. Wow. I'm so surprised at how much I'm enjoying the shift. That thing didn't throw a bad shot with it all day. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are planning on checking out any of these discs. And if you do decide to check one out, please get it from discgolfdealsusa.com/icebergtv. Sometimes the special edition stuff is not eligible for a discount, but anything that can be discounted will be discounted, so you'll ensure you get the best price by using my link in the description below. Resistor, big beef, just another resistor to me. Nothing spectacular, but also I do like the Proton plastic. It's nice and stiff. It's very similar to my Eclipse resistor. So to me, they're synonymous to one another. Man, the shift, that thing is awesome. It goes so far, so easily. That's gonna be a great disc in the woods, hit lines, flip, shot shape, do everything you wanna do that makes disc golf fun. The shift is the disc that does it. That was super fun. I enjoyed throwing that all day. The new time lapse, not as fun, but an amazing workhorse distance driver. And I'm so happy they fixed the time lapse. The Vanish, I feel like that's a driver that's just gonna get squirrely on me. Like, if I trust it too much, it's just gonna flip and turn, potentially cut roll on me or something. So the Vanish has never really been something that I've personally thrown very well. I do think this is one of the better runs. So if you do like the Vanish, you're probably going to like this new run. But at least that's my honest opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and take care.